Hello, everybody. I am the Zoix Sima, and today, or tonight, I should say, I'm on your screen because I've been doing CC shopping for hours on and off, trying to wrap it up now at 1:18 a.m., and I just thought I would come and maybe make a video out of it. So that is what I'm on your screen today to do. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that you're well fed, well rested wherever you are. Yeah, and that you have a good day ahead of you and had a good day today. I do want to thank everybody who checked out my previous videos. Please do consider subscribing if you have not already. Like and comment on this video. Other things that you'd like to see. Would you like to see me CC shop more often? Like I said, this is really the tail end of it, and if you can see, there's so many tabs open um still for me to close out, so that's what I'm doing. And it is March 7th. um I do know that the businesses and hobbies pack did come out today. I have not updated my game, and if I don't update my game, then I can't like download. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't install the newest thing, even though I have the pre-order. So I've been seeing other people playing it, and I want to play it, but I'm scared. And then I'm over here downloading even more CC, so it's even gonna be just possibly even more bad if things don't go my way, you know? Like I'm scared that they might not. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. I just have not done it yet. So yeah. I would talk to you guys about the packs that I've slept on, because I know I've mentioned that. I want to talk about that with you, but I rather not, only because I'm not in game, so I can't really show you what I'm talking about right now. Um, yeah, because I want to be able to pull the specific items and build by to show them to you, to really articulate what it is that I feel like makes that pack worthwhile. Because I do feel like it even if you don't want the werewolves, I feel like it's still, from a interior decorating perspective, is a very exciting um game pack. But yeah. Um so you guys, did you notice, if you watch her, if you went ended up going to Kia's channel from my Simmers I Watch and Why video, I said that I wanted Kia to return to The Sims 4, and literally after I said that, she has. I'm not crediting myself with it, because she's had so many of her viewers wanting her to get back on The Sims 4 for years, not just myself. But I can't lie, that was not on my bingo card, and I just can't wrap my mind around the timing. And it's been funny. Like, her watching her play Sims 2 has been freaking hilarious. And then having her watch 4, and she got robbed almost immediately. She got her house robbed almost immediately. I guess there's a trait for you to get robbed. But it's like, can you guys imagine Kylie in my saves, or Cherish, or any of my Sims getting robbed in like their mansions and sky high penthouses? Like, be so for real. Be so for real. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it would have to be an inside job, let's be honest. Like, they're probably not gonna cross the threshold with whatever they got in their hands, because I feel like my Sims would stand their ground, get that extreme violence. But, but yeah, so I'm talking quietly is because the kids were a little bit harder to put down tonight, which is not normally a thing. So, yeah, more particularly my son. So, trying to be quieter than normal. Don't mind me. Um, so I don't know which Final Fantasy it was, but it was when I was a little girl, and it's the one that LeBlanc is in it. I don't know. I'm not a fan, so just don't. But there's a moment for me that is iconic, and it's the part where she's dancing. Ooh, okay, whatever. She's dancing and let me out. She's dancing and I was a little girl. My brothers had it for PlayStation 2. And she was dancing and it's the song the What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I can hear you. Dum, 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 dum. I can hear you. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? And it's Yuka or Yuna, whatever the heck her name is. And it's got like question marks and I don't know. But her outfit and that performance, iconic. Then I didn't realize that she had a different performance where she's like, she looks older or something. So I watched that one too. That one was good. But the What Can I Do For You? That's my jam. I only brought that up to tell you all that that lived rent free in my head. And I'm almost 30 years old. So yeah. It just sounds so Y2K as well. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I can hear you. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I love this hairstyle. This is who? Gino. How to join. How to join. But when I do that, it takes me to a different screen, so I'm not gonna do it for now. But I'm recording this, so I should remember that to come back. I don't do much CC shopping nowadays. It's really like a every other month thing or once a month thing. Like I used to go, I feel like I used to go crazy, like, but especially before kids, I would like this. There was no, I was unhinged, but I could spend a whole day, a whole 2 days. I would leave for work and I would leave my laptop on and I would come back home and I would have more tabs than this open and I would be going to them. And yeah, for me, when I do CC shopping, I try to get something in every category, typically. Something for adults, of course. The girls, we know it's gonna be stuff for the girls. But when it comes to the men, I'm far less picky. I find myself grabbing anything, even if it is trash, just because, like, it's that down bad, especially for free CC. Now, there's quite a lot of talented and amazing, like, talented artists and amazing pieces. Sorry, I'm very, very tired. But, that are behind a paywall, but I'm not in that space in my life where I can partake in that, if I may say so politely. Not that y'all aren't talented. I'm not saying anything. I'm just a bum and I'm a mom. I'm a mommy bum. So I need y'all to, yeah, understand that. And yeah, um, so yeah, if you're out here trying to find it for the free and the low, it's a lot more work. Like I looked at some stuff today, just a little bit ago, and I was ready to crash out because it was actually good stuff, and the, what I'm making a series, and you guys kind of seen a tour of the agency, so if it's not known by now or already, um, I'm working on this. Looks like a really cool dress. I'm working on a series called The Agency, and yeah, I'm not gonna say very much at all. I don't know when it will come out. Have not filmed anything. I'm very much doing the behind the scenes stuff right now, but I might be able to pull together a teaser soon. But I'm thinking when I do this stuff, I think because I just want to push it out. I get so excited when I'm creating stuff. But I think this time around that I just want to hold on to everything and release it at one time. Uh, Not at one time, but like back to back to back to back to back. That way it can be consistent and it can be enjoyed. It can be binged. That's just so much more hmm, so much more enjoyable for the viewer that way. And I'm a viewer more often than not, so I haven't created anything really yet as far as scripted and written out. So, yeah. Um, I apologize for those who don't want to do the reading to watch it. Please reconsider. Um, I'm gonna try to make it worth your while. Um, I don't have anyone to do voiceovers at this point in time. And then I know some people they do like the AI voices. I watch those with the AI voices. I thought about using that. For right now, I don't think I'm gonna go in that direction. I can't sit here and say with my whole chest that I would never, but um just the way that they don't they're not human, so they don't sound human, and yeah, that gets to me sometimes when when I'm like watching. It takes me out of the immersion less than reading does sometimes. Um, just me personally, but yeah, I understand that everybody's probably not gonna want to read my show, and I understand that. Um, but if you ever reconsider, I would be grateful. So yeah, have you guys watched any good shows lately? Um, Sims or otherwise? Ooh, so let me rant about some movies real quick. I'ma say I'ma say spoiler alert, but honestly, maybe it won't be spoiler alert because I don't really plan on doing anything too specific. I can't talk. I can't talk. I don't plan on doing or saying anything that's gonna really destroy the movies for you if you want to go view them. I just want to express myself that I did not like them at all. So I was super duper excited to see Longlegs, and so I watched it like a week and a half ago. It was out on what was it? I think it was Netflix, and I was so excited that I literally was thinking about it at work. Like, yes, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna, you know, do my chores, and I'm gonna rush through my chores, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna wait till the kids go to bed, and I'm gonna go to work, and I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna watch it. That way I have like quiet and everything like that. So I did that. And I really wasn't feeling it from the intro, like the first few minutes. I was like, what the fuck is this? But I was like trying to, you know, and understand that for the promos, the promotional stuff, the trailers that they released, they had like Micah hooked up to a heart monitor, and they're like, this is when she first seen Nicolas Cage as Longlegs, and of course he's a fire actor, and then she was a good actress. I think that the movie was just bad. I don't really think it was the acting personally. Nicolas Cage he's clearly a good actor. He was given it what it needed to be gave as far as energy level, but I just think the movie was just trash. Like with no saving it. So they reveal his face almost immediately in the film, and I was just like, what was the point of dragging it out so much for the. Like, I get it, we are in the movie now, but I'm trying not to say anything that's gonna take you not let you experience it, but I'm just saying I was underwhelmed the first view, the first time that he comes into frame, and it's really almost immediately into the movie, which just was surprising to me because they really milked it with the trailers and stuff, and that's kind of what intrigued me. Not showing him and everything. I'm like, oh, it must be like really grotesque, you know? I'm expecting the worst. And for further context about me, when I was like a little girl, I used to be scared of everything. So everything. So, I'm I guess I'm scary, you know? So I was like expecting for it to be really terrifying to me or really like a shocker, a jump scare. It wasn't. It wasn't any of those things. Um, it was lame. It was lame and it was corny, if I'm being honest. And that took me out. Like immediately, I was took out of it. I watched it. It was dragging really bad. Then they did what I hate that horror movies do. They relied on the paranormal aspect. They relied on the paranormal aspect. Yes, we get it. Ghosts and demons and shit are scary. We get it. We get it. We know we get it. Okay? We get it. Why is that the only thing that's scary? I feel like there's a lot of stuff in real life that's scary. Being laid off is scary. Getting a life-threatening illness is scary. Um, Being kidnapped, murdered is scary. Like there's movies about those things, but you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I feel like sometimes these studios or these writers, and bear in mind, I guess there was, a strike a few years ago. So, but I'm saying like they really rely heavily on the paranormal in lieu of a storyline sometimes, and it's really been prevalent lately. Like take The Conjuring for example. Now you can like or not like it, but it has a clear storyline that lines up with the deity. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, it's a demon or possessed. Ah, look out. Like it's not just that. There's also an underlying story that that kind of like is happening, and I just didn't get that. I didn't get that from this at all. So, well, I was disappointed. That's all I'm trying to say. I was disappointed. What was another movie I seen recently that was disappointing? Oh yeah, another thing about Long Legs really quick. It gave less scary movie and more The Lovely Bones. Like I thought that they were going there with that. Like, I was like, which that movie was terrifying in a different, like I said, in a different way, a real life terrifying situation, you know? I think The Lovely Bones was far scarier than Long Legs was, personally, as a woman, as a survivor of, you know, and then also a mom. Um, I ain't registering for shit. Um, I feel like I feel like The Lovely Bones is way more scary than Long Legs, but um they could have did better with Long Legs. They could have, but they just wanted to rely on the paranormal aspect. But they really hyped it up. They really built it up with the trailers and stuff. They refused to show Nicolas Cage as Longlegs. Like you had to watch the movie. Even now, there's not really any YouTube shorts or anything with like his face in it right now. So, not really. There's probably only a couple if there is any. So, yeah. That was all they had was showing him, and then they did that. I don't know. And okay, so I'm not gonna say too much, but when the lady tries to intervene and go to her boss's house, the commentary between the husband and wife is freaking hilarious. It reminds me of Eminem's song Kim, and she's like, we'll be right back. He's like, no, I will. You'll still be in the kitchen. Ooh. When I tell y'all that shit was so funny to me. That shit was so funny, man. He's like, no, I will. You still gonna be in the kitchen? Like, not the action, cause you know violence was about to happen, but it was just funny because I wasn't expecting them to, and like, I don't know, I was so out of the film that when she was running to intervene, I was just kind of like, where are we? What's happening? And I had tuned out, I had checked out a little bit, and I was like, oh, stuff's going down. And so right when I'm tuning back in, that's what kind of brought me back to the movie, just to have a stale ending. Yep. So, yeah, I didn't like it. That's the only thing I wanted to really get across. So I don't feel like I said anything that really spoils anything, but except for that line, that shit was funny to me though. But anyways, um, what else? What else? What other movie was it? Oh, Smile 2. I think Smile 2 was trash. Like, am I a snob? Am I a movie critic? Cause baby, it didn't do what it need do for me. Not for me. Um, hold up, y'all, because I actually want these two. But anyway, yeah, that shit was trash. That shit was trash, y'all. If I'm being honest. Um, it had a really fast-paced beginning that was interesting. And then the girl that I don't know her name, I'm sorry. I don't know her, but the girl that they chose to be the lead, she's very talented. She's a good actress. She could dance. So I loved the casting. Then the guy that gets beat up by Jacobs in Euphoria, he's in the beginning, still getting clapped. Like I feel like he got something going on. Every role he gets, his character got something going on. But yeah, he did a good job. He's a good actor, for sure. And yeah, the acting was good. It scared me at some points. I did jump at some points, so I didn't jump at all. Was long was. I'm just gonna be honest, not even one time. I was sitting there stationary as hell on the couch, about to fucking fall asleep. But with Smile 2, I did jump like I think twice. So yep, they did their big one with that. Visually, it will look good, you know. Um, what is it about it? I hated the ending. I hated the ending. I don't see how they're gonna have a third because for the context of the movie, she is a singer. So when what happens, she's in a stadium full of people and they take the deity route as well. How are they gonna do that if it's like probably 1,000 people in there, you know? So their budget probably isn't going to be that high. So I don't know if there's going to be a third one. They kind of backed themselves into a corner, and that's what I don't like. Because I would have came back for a third one, but now I'm worried that it's not going to be what it needs to be. So because they kind of aimed a little too high and they didn't think shit through, and they had a lot of loose ends in the movie. They had a lot of loose ends. Yeah, people that were you thought it was going to be an important character and then it wasn't. I feel like she could have survived and then she didn't. I don't know. So but I'm gonna leave it there so I don't do no spoilers. But yeah, I just didn't. They gotta make sure that they check the writing. It's not enough just to have like the. They need to make sure it's cohesive instead of just throwing out whatever and some jump scares and hoping that that's good enough. Oh, we made the audience jump. Good movie. I guess. I'm gonna be honest with you. People walk up to me at my job and don't announce themselves behind me. I jump anyway. Making me jump ain't really doing shit. I'm just gonna be honest. But so I don't know. But yeah, I'm just hoping for better writing. I don't see how they're gonna have, like I said, I don't see how they're gonna have a three, and then long legs better the fuck not. I'm gonna need Nicholas to. to think ahead. I'm gonna need him to think ahead, think of something else. I'm gonna need him to just go off and be great. Just go on ahead and be great. Go ahead and go to do something else. This wasn't the one. This wasn't the one. He's got a great career though, so we're not gonna hold this against any of the talent. But the writers, what the fuck were y'all thinking? In the makeup team did a good job because he didn't really look like himself. Like if you told me that was him and I didn't hear him talk because his voice is very distinct, probably wouldn't immediately catch on that it was him. But so I mean they did a good job, but at the same time they didn't because he just looked, I don't know, what the fuck was that? What was that? What did y'all make me watch? Just weird. Just weird. I don't know. Not scary, just weird. Just freaking weird. And like I said, it was giving Lovely Bones like muck. You know what I'm saying? So I just mm, mm, mm. In other news, I did watch the Gabby Petito documentary on Netflix, and um I hate to say I enjoyed it because um I didn't in the sense of, oh, great show, because this is real life. Like I want to say I was pregnant with um one of the kids in that jump that was happening. I don't know. And then now I have a daughter and a son, and this is a young man and a young woman who are no longer with us. So like I feel for all the parents, and then I feel for, yes, even Brian's in a way because they lost their child. And I feel disappointment in them, sincere disappointment that they did not steer him the right way that they should have. They were just blinded by love to the point that they were doing shit that just did not make sense. I don't believe that they didn't think that he was gonna, take himself away when he went out to that place. I mean, how much camping can you freaking do? He camped with Gabby cross country. Then the first thing he does when he comes home is they all go camping with his family. I mean, do y'all not got jobs? Then the first thing he does is after that when is get into his parents' car and then proceed to go rough it in the woods some more. I'm like, damn, like maybe you should just take it easy. Like, you know, I don't know. Was that really better than jail? Really? Was that really better than prison? Really? I mean, I guess so. You're outside. Let me not. But what did he think was gonna happen? He was just gonna go hide in the trees until we all forgot about it? It was never gonna happen. That was not gonna happen. I don't know. And that's when he needed his parents to be honest with him instead of whatever the hell they were doing. Like basically being complicit. I don't know. It's okay to love your son. We all know you love your son. No one's asking you not to love your son. And you don't want to see him this way. We get it. I get it. I really do. But he did a bad thing. He did a bad thing. Um, and that's just the end of that. But yeah, just horribly sad. I feel bad. I cried while I watched it, if I'm being honest, because it's just so sad, y'all. I was hoping at the time that, things were going on in real time like that. I guess in my lifetime, this is the first big case that I have personally followed. And then I was a mom. Like, this was it for me. Like, I'm sure my mom and other parents, like, they've had cases that they followed when they were adults and they were worried about, this was ours. This was our OJ Simpson trial. Like, this was ours. This was our moment where we never got to have a trial. Um, honestly. So it just, I was hoping that she would be alive. I thought that she would probably be seriously injured, if I'm being honest, but I was hoping that she would be alive, even though they say, the timing is what makes, like, I didn't think that, I figured she was probably seriously hurt, but I was just hoping that they would find her in enough time. So sad. And then watching her mom talk and her parents is just, especially her mom though, because I'm a mom too. And when they showed like the video of like her mom being like pregnant with her and stuff like that and holding her, and it was just so sad. And as a parent, and then you carry this child, and now you, okay, oh yeah, let's we don't leave that one alone. Yeah, we gonna leave that one alone. We gonna leave that one alone. I don't think I can say too much more about that. I think it's hard because seeing infant Gabby, that was like the first time seeing that. And of course, we know that she was an infant at one point. Like, we're not stupid. But, and then I have my own young children. And I don't think, well, Brian's parents had a son and a daughter too, though. And so does Gabby's parents. But I don't know. It just, like I said, I feel it on the parents' hip both ways, but you can't, you know. I would just have to love my child behind a jail cell if they did some shit like that. 'Cause I get it. You're not gonna stop loving your child. But you can't go about it like that. Um, but yeah, super sad story. And I appreciate that her stepdad and her dad and stepmom and mom all decided to come together and really advocate for people of color, that they don't get that widespread attention. I think that that was very like compassionate on their end to do. Um, because I mean, use the shine while you got it to help somebody else. So I know I said I would work on the saying. This is late at night though. We are just kicking it right now. This isn't normally normal scheduled content. I just decided to, I guess, throw something at the wall and see what sticks and just come on here because I'm going to be sitting at the computer anyway. Trying to build my platform if people, you know, would like to be with me in that process. But yeah, um, I just think that that's really cool that they decided to go the extra mile with it, and they could have been only focused on their daughter. I wouldn't have blamed them. Um, but they decided to look at the bigger picture and look outside of their situation while the situation was so fresh too. So I think that that's really inspirational. And then they showed her family going to where she had passed away and just looking at the ground and stuff. And it just, I don't know, I was really angry watching it too. I think I went through the stages of grief watching it, and it's not a long series. I do recommend watching it to anyone who hasn't. But seeing them go to her spot and they're all hugging and stuff, like I said, I was bawling. I was bawling. I was angry. I wanted to throw the TV. Like, I felt a lot of things watching it. Um, and I was kind of surprised. I didn't think it was going to affect me like that, and it did. It definitely did. Um, so that's something that I watched. I'm thinking of possibly starting The Handmaid's Tale eventually at some point. Um, I think that's something I would have to definitely watch when my kids go to bed. But I do work nights, so that's kind of, it's not like I have every night to binge something. So, but I'm thinking of starting that at some point. Their dad has watched it. He told me that I guess he liked the show, but I don't know, I never watched it. I think back when it was first coming on, that I seen like the trailers or something, and I don't think I liked it or for whatever reason, I'm not sure what it was, but maybe I'll revisit it. It's literally been advertised to me in some form or fashion like 3 times the past week, if you could believe it. So I'm just sitting here like, oh, I guess I guess I should watch that, huh? Finally getting to me. It's kind of like when you're in the car and a song keeps coming on the radio that you don't really care for, but eventually it gets caught in your head because you've heard it so much, you've been exposed to it so much without really a say. So you just start reciting the lyrics or you start thinking about it, and that's where I'm at with it. That is what has become of me. Blouse. Oh, I like this more. And corsets. Garden party. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, when I tend to do my CC shopping as sporadic as it is, I do try to get stuff that's kind of one of every category if I can. Try to get stuff for infants, toddlers, especially since infants is a newer um stage of life in The Sims 4 as well. I know it's been out for a year now and some change probably, but it's still kind of hard to find different styles of CC in my own opinion. Maybe it's because I'm not going behind a paywall, but because child, I swear you could get anything if you pay for it. But but yeah, I'm doing it the free way. I don't even know why I looked this up. I should have figured. It's because I'm talking. But anyway, yeah. Do I have these? I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I don't feel like adding any more tabs. I'm just trying to close them out. I have so many. So yeah, let me see how long our video is right now. I don't know. Oh, 38 minutes. Wow. So yeah, that's probably long enough, huh? So yeah, I'm gonna just finish doing my tabs, and this has just been a little talk with me, vibe with me style video. But should I keep the video going and do like a fast-paced montage of me doing the other stuff, or no? That's the question I'm running into. Maybe I should. Um, don't know. Decisions. I mean, I'm gonna be here a while. I'm gonna be here a while. I mean, I can fast forward it and I will, of course, but yeah, I'm gonna be here a while. But yeah, regardless of what I decide to do, thank you so much for watching this video. I have been Ozweik's Simmer on your screen today, just kicking it with you and doing some CC shopping. I want to thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Please consider subscribing if you have not already. I would really, really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get to 200 subs, please. I would like be so excited for that. I know it's not the biggest number, but it's big to me. I'm only at a little under 150. So, yeah, that would be really cool. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. You can like, comment down below, tell me what you want to see. Be sure to go and check out my other content as well. I'm trying to post regularly, give you guys stuff to watch and see. I'm trying to do different stuff with these talking style videos as well. It seems like you guys like it, so I guess I'll continue doing it. But bye for now. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.